Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mike and I'm a gastroenterologist, which for the lay people in the audience means I'm a shit doctor, and for the medics in the audience means I'm a shit doctor. This is a colonoscope, and a bit of it goes up your arse. Anyone in the audience had a colonoscopy? Anyone in the audience would like a colonoscopy? So, it's on the front. This is a colonoscope, and this is the private end for the private patients, and this is the NHS end. I love colonoscopy. Many people ask me, how do you get into doing colonoscopy? I just said, I saw an opening. The thing about colonoscopy is it's a great job. I love doing this stuff, I love working, but I've loved doing colonoscopy for many years. Day in, day out. Many years, colonoscopy, day in, day out. And recently I've started doing it at work as well. It's great. I learned how to do colonoscopy in London, I was doing it day in, day out, many years, until someone objected. Apparently it's not allowed on the underground. There are no signs, there's no code online. But the best thing about colonoscopy, ladies and gentlemen, is it's so slow you can fart at will. So I'm doing my colonoscopy and I'll be farting away, no one notices. It's farting away, doing a colonoscopy list, and it reminded me of eggs. It wasn't the smell, I was doing them by the dozen. And what is my record, I hear you say? About 14 seconds. Yeah. Gentleman in the second row looking a little disdainful. What's your record, sir? 20 seconds, that's impressive. It's possibly why you're sitting by yourself. The second best thing about colonoscopy is you don't really know what you're going to see up there. A couple of weeks ago I was doing a colonoscopy and I came across this below wall. It's amazing. Medical first. Incredible. What the hell is that? Incredible. And I got a bit closer and the focus came in. This intricate, delicate, paisley type pattern. Oh, amazing. Medical first. Call my colleagues over. Look at this. It's incredible. And they came over, they looked at me, looked at the screen, and they said, "You idiot. It's your time." Next patient. It's a 5-year-old. Colonoscope up there. Came face to face with a little wiggly worm. Looking at each other. Who was more surprised, the worm or me? Imagine. That poor little worm's lived its entire life in the dark. Suddenly this great big light comes there, illuminates its universe. And it realizes for the first time, it's living in shit. It's been eating shit, drinking shit, swimming through a tide of shit. Imagine it's a bit like growing up in Barnsley. And what's that poor little worm thinking, you think? Poor little worm's little wormy head's going like this. Oh God, am I going to be here for the rest of my life? What are my prospects? My parents and my family all look like little white wiggly things. And perhaps, worst of all, am I ever going to get out of Barnsley? And then your little 5-year-old does a massive fart and you explode it into your underpants. As a little worm, you're crawling up to the top of the underpants, and you look out into the wide world. You've never seen this before. Oh my God. You see signs for Sheffield, because you can read. Signs for Rotherham. Signs for Mexborough. Oh, with a tiny little sinking worm heart. You dawning realization that, yes, you are actually in Barnsley. And you shoot up the arsehole, try to get back into the nicer shooter. The worm's great. One of my favourite things in medicine is coming to a posh mother and saying, "Yes, Mrs. Carruthers, Tarquin does actually have worms." And then you see the slow horror across the face. So, of course, posh people have colonoscopies as well. I go down to London once a week and I do colonoscopies on the rich and famous. Most recently, I was in fact doing a colonoscopy on the royal family, indeed. The doctor-patient relationship precludes me from telling you exactly who it was, but I'll give you a clue. His name was something like handy mount bottom window and make your own conclusions. So he was lying on the side, bottom exposed, and I was about to do the colonoscopy. Couldn't see his anus. Strange. I called the sister over and said, "Sister, it's very strange, I can't see this man's anus. You have to put it up." He said, "Oh, is he a royal?" Well, he is actually. She said, "Ah, it's a trick." Well, what's happening? She goes, "Got to lift the crown jewels up first." So in went the colonoscope and was going around the corner, I was getting a little bit of discomfort. I was getting pain. Well, how can I tell how he was? Well, he was sweating. So that was one myth exploded. The next myth that was exploded was, looked all around there was absolutely no pizza. Okay. And then he was getting more pain as he went around the corner, further round. And more discomfort. The sister said to the doctor, "We've got to give him some gas in there for the pain." Which is more than that lady sitting next to you getting. She's getting gas. And went around the corner, gas in there, pain's gone. But he became a bit disinhibited. He started going, "Ooh, Donald! Ooh, stop it, Donald! Ooh, Donald!" And then he let out this massive trumpet. And talking of large orange foreign bodies, I was once called down to A&E to extricate a large rampant rabbit vibrator from a man's bottom. And apparently he'd been cleaning the kitchen, spring cleaning, and he'd fallen over. He was, of course, naked. Fallen over onto this upturned vibrator, which had broke his bottom and his rectum. I mean, what are the chances? Went along and said, "Sir," spied him in the corner. Some resemblance, actually. So in the corner, I said, "Yeah, are you the gentleman with the large rampant rabbit at your house?" He went, "Yeah." I said, "Is it Warren?" He went, "Yes, it's Warren." And he was shaking all over. I said, "Why are you shaking all over? Are you cold?" He said, "No." I said, "Put some clothes on." "Still shaking all over." I said, "Are you frightened?" He went, "No." I said, "Why are you shaking all over?" And he said, "Doctor, it's the bloody Duracell batteries." And I can't stop. So he took the vibration out and he was fine. So I'll leave you this thought, ladies and gentlemen. If in the near future you happen to be lying on your side with your naked bottom sticking out, with a gown on, with a large man with a green tunic on, with a mask, lubricating his gloves, lubricating your arsehole, just about to give you some IV sedation, and he's about to stick a large black object up your arsehole, remember, life could always be worse. You could be living in Barnsley. Thank you very much. I'm Mike. Good night.